Hi Dave, so can you please introduce yourself
G'day, I'm Dave Rowe Simons.
and what you do?
I'm a science teacher in the local high school.
And what are you doing right now?
Well, we're examining the stromatolite beds that actually extend right across this particular part of the plain, but we're privileged in that this lot have become exposed. The rest have a significant amount of dust and soil over the top to about 10 metres or so further up towards the harder ground further up behind us.
Well, now, can you show us around? So
What we're looking at down here is the mud residue of the cyanobacteria and the algal mats that made up the stromatolites. What they essentially did was that they were some of the first photosynthesizing animals, or rather organisms on the planet. They excreted mud and oxygen because they were photosynthesizers, and they were actually pretty instrumental, totally instrumental, in the oxygenation, the free oxygenation of the planet. These I haven't actually got a decent date on, but I suspect, looking around the place, that there's somewhere between 500 and about 250 million years old. But I do need to get it confirmed. I don't really know completely. That's just based on the geological information and clues that are given to us.
yeah, and what else I find interesting about these stromatolites that if there is no other life except for this planet Earth, these could be the rarest forms of rock anywhere in the universe because they're not gonna form again. What
Well,
do you reckon?
well, we have living samples still, so rock like this is still being laid down.
Yeah.
We have it here in South Australia, we have it over in Western Australia. I understand there's some in southwest Victoria. They're a freshwater.
But they will take millions of years to become fossilized.
Millions of years to become. Well, actually, not so much. What we're seeing here is actually millions of years of mats in one location, because the excretion of the animal happens on a daily basis, so they're being laid down all the time.
Yeah.
What we're seeing here is the period of time when the animals, well, not animals, when the cyanobacteria actually were the dominant animal.
Yes, of course, the dominant form of life.
Yes, the dominant form of life. And what you see here is the layers. You know, we've got a little mound of animal, then it's come up and laid down its excreta, and then it's moved up and laid the next layer of excreta down, or mud, whatever you wish, and the next layer there. But what's particularly interesting is a little formation that's behind me. We'll have a look at that in a minute.
Yeah.
Now, at some stage we had a primary animal, or a primary organism.
Yeah.
And that organism would have reproduced and expanded out and expanded out. And it is possible that behind me, I mean, the erosion's brought it down, but if you look at the way it's done, you can actually see how the colony has expanded.
Yes.
And then been covered in time, and now it's eroding out.
I think we can see this is a pretty big concentric ring that you call the primary colony.
Yeah, that
Okay.
that probably needs confirmation, but
Yeah.
it looks like it's certainly the erosion pattern, which is unique to this particular area. I would suggest probably that it's slightly higher, it's denser.
It's like a mothership.
Yeah,
Of
precisely.
wow.
And perhaps it's a formation. If we were to look at it at other colonies and find that, it'd be interesting to look at comparisons. I mean, there are a lot of factors: water wear, water erosion, wind erosion, salt intrusion, oxidisation, and you can actually see all of these features occurring even within this colony. We have oxygenated patches, pulses of oxygen coming through the environment. The saline nature of the area, you know, remnants of the last sea, although we've been underwater about 5 times here.
Yeah. Okay.
The remnants of the last sea about 85 million years ago, the Eromanga Sea. So the saline nature of the district has almost been a permanent feature, and definitely would affect the erosion of these beds.
All right, thank you so much, Dave, for
Well,
the very good explanation. I'll let you look around, and if you find anything interesting, I might catch you again.
absolutely.
All right,
Have a
thanks,
good
Dave.
one.
Thank you.